Hello, 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 Aurora here with another episode of my Skyblock Survival in Minecraft 1.15, and today we're going to go out and grab that bit of sand above my shoulder. Yes, as you see, I finished the path, and the reason we're doing that is I want to build myself a cactus farm so I can build a automatic dirt machine. That means I can carry on working on things, creating dirt passively rather than having to manually do it. So yeah. Let's get straight into it. So, as you can see, I've built a little square platform underneath the sand so I can just give the bottom a bit of a nudge and it all should just fall onto here. So yeah, let's get the magic spoon and there we go. 3 cactus and 28 sand. Perfect. Right, the other thing I did while I was here was map out the desert. So yeah, this is probably the world's smallest desert. But yeah, here it is. And I also a little platforming down there where where there's going to be a killing platform. So what I'm going to do is put a flushing diamond here, or actually a bit above, so I'm going to put the water trap here, diamond water trap. I'll put a flushing diamond with trapdoor lid, which means we can spawn husks at night and mobs, and then automatically get sand, which will be pretty cool, so we're going to need lots of sand. But yeah, I thought what I'd do is get that ready so that once I've got the cactus farm built in the spawn chunk so it works whilst we're in the overworld, we can come back over here and start building out the husk farm. So yeah, today's going to be a bit of a desert episode. Maybe we'll get more than just a cactus farm done. Okay, I'm down at level, what are we at? Level 8. Give me a bit of space underneath for collecting stuff, and I've laid out the basics of it's about a 20 by 10 or 11 area. Yeah, so we're going to build up walls down around here, water flowing into a channel. It's probably easier to see it when I build it. But so we have a collection tray underneath which flows water this way, and then either side into a central collection area somewhere around here under there, and then above it we'll have layer after layer after layer of sand and cactus with probably iron bar pop-offs. Yeah, quite excited to build this, but I need much more stone because yeah, I'm out of stone. So I'm going to do a bit of efficient mining at my efficient cobblestone generator. So I'm going to mine out 9 pickaxes worth of cobblestone and then get that smelted up. So yeah, let's crack on with it. Right, well, we've built the basic first level of my cactus farm. So we're going to have flowing water in here. We'll trade down to the bottom down there. So flow, 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 drop, flow, 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 flow into this water stream, which will run to there, and a couple of hoppers collecting the cactus with chests, composters, whatever underneath. We'll need to clean out these. So yeah, the idea is we put sand on top of these lumps of stone, and then on top of the sand we put the cactus. So when the cactus grows, let's get in the right place here. Yes, when the cactus grows, it will grow up to a iron bar and pop off into the water stream, and that will flood it down into the bottom tray. So I've got 28 cells. 28? No, 48 cells. Can't count. 6 by 8, which means, and I've only got 28 bits of sand, which is what I was trying to say, and only 3 bits of cactus to start with. I'm trying to decide what's best to do, because this becomes a mob spawner very quickly and easily. I went away to get more materials, came back and had my face eaten by lots and lots of mobs. So I guess if we yeah, thinking's hard. What are we going to do? Let's leave the light on. Do something like this. So limiting factors at the moment are not enough yeah, not enough sand. So I need to get the mob farm going so I can get sand from husks. I totally didn't want to do that. This may take some time. Right, we now have our water tray working perfectly. Oh, missed. Missed. There we go, right. So anything drops off from up there, goes in there. Currently falls to... They almost lost me. So I need to get a collection system sorted. Let's go make a couple of hoppers and a chest. Right, so how does the mechanism work for popping them off? Well, hopefully I'm going to be able to demonstrate that. Get this right, so we want to grow... wants to come up one high and then want an iron bar. There. And what we can do is and we don't need it on the bits in between. Or the bit I'm standing on. Genius, absolute genius. There we go. That's how we want it to look. Check that bit out and that bit out. So when this grows up, should pop off. And so we wait. As you can see, I'll put the rest of the iron bars in on level 1 and I'll put the first 5 blocks in on level 2. Don't know why I only did 5 and not 6. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully that gives you a good overview of how the farm is going to build up layer by layer. So obviously the biggest constraint is going to be sand in the short term. Yeah, which is why I laid out the tiny desert area so that I could set up a automatic mob farm that I can AFK at. And hopefully, as this should be within spawn chunks, this cactus farm should also generate cactus whilst I'm over there. So, oh, there we go, another bit of cactus. So my plan is to get this first 24 cactus in place and then go over and start building the mob farm, so that I've got maximum potential of cactus to actually build up with all 24 cactus they're growing, because it's kind of a bit exponential. At the moment it's very slow. When I only had 3 it was tedious. So yeah. Right, I'm going to AFK for a while and then hopefully get all the cactus in, and then we can go and play with the mob farm. Well, I was about to say I had them all in place, but Right, so we have the first 24 bits of cactus and sand in place. So yeah, that's going to be churning out more cactus. So we should quickly have enough to get the bottom layer in, and probably by the time we build the mob farm over for husks to start harvesting sand, we may even have enough cactus easy to get the second layer in as well. So then sand still becomes the bottleneck. So I think without further ado, we should go and crack on and get that built. So yep, we've built the water tray part of the flushing mob farm, and I've taken out the little platform that I put in where the sand island was. It's lit up, I think, enough. I did have a creeper spawn on the opposite side of the diamond before I lit it, so, and that's not been happening, so that's cool. I'm going to go down, pick up all of my bits, and then put in the spawning platform. Well, we now have a little bit of a roof over my spawning platform, so trapdoors for daylight, or night sky access, so husks will spawn at night on there. The slabs across the middle is to put the huge amounts of redstone clock that I'm going to be putting on there. I might change that out at some point, don't know, but I'll just keep it simple. So yeah, now what I need to do is go and put in the killing platform way down at the bottom, which involves 25 hoppers. I'm glad I've got an iron farm. Right, I think we are pretty close to being ready to go. So if we look down there, I've put my big panel of hoppers, a basic killing platform with a single chest at the moment to collect. The signs are there to basically the water overhang where the signs aren't. It just helps deal with spiders. This design's by Omango, by the way. I'll put a link down in the comments. So what I'm hoping is when I break all these out, they're going to fall into my hoppers nicely as a test of my platform. I don't want to fall down there though, that would be really bad. This is where it all gets a bit scary. I'm going to let the torches flood. Right, I don't like this is all built out of cobble, but it's all underground, and if I go up any higher I'm going to put some more walls around it, make it look a little prettier. Right, that's that done. Wow, I've put water in that dispenser so that will flood nicely. First time it floods the torches will get washed off, so that's perfect. Then I can probably do something. What do I get up there? We'll worry about that later. Right, I think it's time to start putting the water in, and this is where the fun starts. Well, not really fun. 1, 2. So that should all flow down there. Well, as you can see, I've got all the water in place. So the water tray goes down there, the killing chamber's underneath, all the torches and stuff that got washed away when I put the water in place ended up down into hoppers in the chest, so that's all pretty good. I will say that was a right old pain to build, and it looks like I've left the blocks there. Oh, that's a half slab. What? A half slab there. Well, that could be, oh, that's underneath. That's underneath. Right. Right. So yeah, that took me 3 attempts in the end. First time I was an idiot and broke the wrong block, so the water then started pouring over. Once one block goes, it cascades. Second attempt, I really careful, logged out, logged back in, and it was all cascading over the edge. It was almost like a time warp or something. No idea why, but yeah, it was what it was. So quickly redid it. So now it's redstone time. I need to collect all the resources to do the redstone clock. I need to go and look at Embom's video. I can't remember how much redstone there is. It may be quicker to actually build a slime platform, to be honest, because I think it's going to be like 30 plus repeaters. That is 90, 100. That's just not too bad. It's about 100 odd. So it's only a couple of stacks of redstone, I think. Just a bit of trade time. I'll have to have a look at that. Oh, I really, 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 really want to set up a nether hub. This just takes so long to run between the places. This is my life now. So we'll go 6 out from here. 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maximum delay on all of them. Ta-da! That's the flush. Now we're in spawn time. Apart from the fact I'm stood here. And flush. So far the only thing I've spawned is a dolphin. A dolphin. So it's working. Spawn rates are terrible. Dolphins though. They spawn really easily. Well, let's see what we got after our first night. I wonder if it needs a bit of time to warm up as well. Our first sand. We have our first bit of sand. Look at that. Lots of string. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. I spy a Spidey. I spy a Spidey. There's stuff spawning down there. And that's slowing it down. Because if spiders are spawning on these little bits here, that is definitely going to slow it down, isn't it? That's quite irritating. Okay, so I AFK'd for a couple of hours and we've got 24 sand. That's exactly what we need. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing killing a few dolphins. Not a lot I can do about that. And we've got a couple of ink sacks as well, which is cool. Means I don't need to actually build a proper ink farm. But yeah, stacking a half-ish of gunpowder, bones, arrows and strings. Not too tragic. Yeah, and some rotten flesh as well. So yeah, I'm going to grab that sand and we can then go and get that bottom layer of the cactus farm done. It'll be interesting to see how much cactus we've gathered in the time it's taken me, the hours and hours I've spent building this. I mean, you'd think just building a cactus farm would be pretty straightforward, but oh no, I have to build out a massive grape flushing mob farm for one layer just to get sand. All this to grow some cactus. Right. Well, it'll be interesting to see what we've got. If I can even remember where my cactus farm is. It was so long ago since we were here. Oh, stack and a half. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. That's not going to compost into much, but and there we have our first layer of the cactus farm in all its glory. And there's that annoying little bit of cactus just on the wall there. Makes me want to build up the walls around the side. We don't need to actually see it, do we? The front will be alright, it's just around the sides there, around the back. So I built myself a little cell. Because originally I just had a little platform here and I AFK'd overnight, and when I came back I had fallen in the void. A husk managed to pick up some string before it went into the hoppers. Sorry, let me start that again. A husk fell wearing enchanted boots, feather falling. I assume. Ow, poor dolphin. That was horrible. I don't know why I'm laughing. Yeah, so husk fell, magic feather falling boots, landed, managed to grab a piece of string from a falling spider, from a spider dying. Found his way to my step ladder and climbed up. I guess the simplest solution would be just to take out the bottom rung, but yeah. So I built myself a skill box. Serves me right for being lazy. I lost my magic sword. But. So, nearly 2.5 stacks of sand, which is very cool. I'm going to grab those 2 bits there. Oh, and I've got the advancement sand collector. And we also got all this as well. Yeah. So it's working well. Considering it's just one platform. I have AFK'd for a lot of hours though. A lot of hours. But the important thing is we're getting the sand. So we can carry on building the cactus farm. Oh, one other thing. Yeah, I've talked about building the spawn chunks. It doesn't actually matter, does it? Because it's a plant. Cactus grows only when the player's nearby. But I'm more likely to be... So all the time I've been AFK over here, of course cactus haven't been growing. I thought I was going to get double bubble. I did think about moving it, building it here by the AFK spot, but I'm actually going to probably spend more time around the base. So having it over here makes more sense. Anyway, to the cactus farm. So although it's not been producing while I've been AFKing over at the Flushing Mob Farm, when I've been pottering about the base, cutting down trees to get wood to make charcoal and to cook things, and yeah, just generally pottering around the base, I've still got over 3 stacks cactus. So yeah, it definitely is producing. And when we get another couple of layers on this, I think it's going to be banging. What have I got? I've got my iron bars, got my sand, I've got my stone. Let's get to it. And so it's done. We have 3 layers of Cactus Farm, which I think is 144 cactus plants. You see it popping off. So there's one popping off every few seconds or so. Yeah, it's still not going to be the fastest thing in the world, but I don't want a 0 tick. Because one, it feels a bit cheaty, and 2, it goes away in 116. Not that I plan to upgrade this, but try and find different ways of doing things. I do intend to keep growing it upwards, but sand is going to be the limitation. I've got enough to do another layer, so I need to cook up some cobble, and I've got enough cactus obviously. So yeah, I'll probably put another layer in at some point, probably between videos. And yeah, I guess the reason we're doing this is to generate dirt, isn't it? So we should essentially, let's just drop the sand in there for now, and the railings. I don't know if I've got bones in there. So yeah, up to nearly 4 stacks, bearing in mind we were at 3.5 and I put in the extra layers. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. It's quite big. It's going to be bigger. I need to put walls around it because I'm getting a little bit of loss around the edges. But yeah, no, I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, I kind of built up a bit more of the tower. We've now got 5 layers in. You can never have too many. And a little bit of cactus managed to land on top of the iron bar. I guess that's just going to happen, isn't it? But yep, there we go, 5 layers. It's just going to keep building up and up and up. Did a lot of AFKing at the mob farm and upstairs to get lots and lots of cactus into the chests. So if we nip downstairs and have a look, we can see what we've got. So I've modified the collection system a little bit. So still got 2 hoppers, but I've actually now got 2 double chests here. So depending which side they go, they flush in to either side. They normally go in pretty even. It's because I've been running the composters. So I've got 2 composters, hoppers going into composters, hoppers underneath going into... So that hopper goes into that hopper, into the chest down there. And yeah, we're generating dirt and compost. I used the fix that's in the DrTrog's Skyblock map thread on Planet Minecraft, which I'll link in the description below. But yeah, so if at the moment I've locked the hoppers so the cactus can't flow from the chest down into the composters. But if I switch these on, and if you watch, we can see the composters filling up with cactus as it composts. There we go. And pop, pop. I mean, it fills them up pretty quick, which is quite epic. And then we look down here. Yeah, we're generating lots and lots of lovely dirt. I don't know why I've got less bone meal. I guess I must have grabbed some or something. Very odd. Or it vanished. Magic. Who knows? But yeah, with both of those composters pumping through, you can see, yeah, we're generating dirt at quite a rate. Now, this isn't because of the cactus that's growing. There's a bit of an optical illusion going on here. It's because I've got a stack. We've got cactus backed up in hoppers and the chests from where I was AFKing for hours and hours and hours, filling up the chests. But good news is we are generating stacks of dirt, which is what I wanted. I'm now going to actually whack those on and let it do its thing, run through all that cactus that's backed up. So there you go. We have completed what I set out to do this episode eventually. I mean, yeah, one flushing mob farm all the way out. Oh, close up to my face. One flushing mob farm out there to get the sand we needed to build this stack of cactuses. And yeah, this whole big structure and all those stacks just to basically throw the cactus into the composters to generate dirt. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like. It really, really helps. If you haven't before, please do consider subscribing so you know when I next release a video. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye.